Breaking! The latest announcement from the Trump administration has sent shockwaves across the nation, sparking intense discussions from coast to coast. The bold call to Congress is clear: release the long-awaited tariff dividend checks to American citizens without delay, and do it today. This directive has already ignited hope among millions, especially those struggling financially after years of economic uncertainty. The concept behind the tariff dividend is simple but powerful. It's a plan to return a portion of the government revenue collected through tariffs on imported goods directly back to the people. Instead of letting these funds sit unused or get lost in complex government budgets, the administration wants to put money straight into the pockets of everyday Americans, offering real, immediate relief. Over recent months, Americans have felt the weight of rising prices on essentials: groceries, gas, housing, and medical care. Many families, especially seniors and low-income households, are struggling to make ends meet. For these citizens, the tariff dividend could mean more than just extra cash. It could be a lifeline that eases daily financial burdens and restores some much-needed stability. The administration's push is not just symbolic. Officials stress the urgency of this move, highlighting how delays in economic relief hurt vulnerable communities the most. By demanding swift congressional action, they hope to cut through bureaucratic red tape and ensure that help reaches people fast before financial hardships deepen further. In Washington, the response has been mixed but focused. While some lawmakers voice concerns over budget impacts and fiscal responsibility, there is broad recognition of the urgent need to support millions of Americans facing economic challenges. The administration's firm stance puts pressure on Congress to find common ground and prioritize the needs of citizens over partisan disagreements. Many Americans have already begun sharing their stories of struggle. Tales of seniors skipping medications, families rationing meals, and workers juggling multiple jobs just to cover basic expenses. These first-hand accounts give a human face to the statistics and underline why timely financial support matters so much. Experts say the $2,000 payments, if approved, could provide immediate relief, helping recipients pay overdue bills, afford prescriptions, and cover necessary costs that have been deferred. This kind of direct cash infusion also has the potential to stimulate local economies as families spend on goods and services, supporting small businesses and communities. Community organizations are stepping up to help navigate what could be a complex rollout. They are preparing to guide eligible individuals through the process, answer questions, and ensure everyone who qualifies understands how to claim their payments. Their outreach will be especially vital for seniors and those without easy internet access. Scam alerts have also been issued. With large government payments, fraudulent actors often try to take advantage of people's hopes and needs. Authorities are reminding citizens to be cautious, verify sources, and never share personal banking information with unsolicited contacts. Meanwhile, financial analysts caution that while these payments offer significant benefits, they must be managed carefully to avoid unintended consequences like inflationary pressures. The balance between urgent relief and long-term economic health is delicate and requires thoughtful implementation. The coming days will be critical. Congress is expected to hold debates and committee hearings to discuss the details of the program, including eligibility, payment distribution methods, and budget allocations. Public and media scrutiny is high, and citizens are urged to stay informed and engaged. Local leaders across the country are mobilizing, holding informational sessions, and preparing to assist their communities once the program details are finalized. They recognize that clear communication will be key to a smooth and fair distribution of funds. The Trump administration continues to express strong optimism about the path forward, highlighting their dedication to advancing the necessary legislation without unnecessary delays. They stress the urgent need to support American families immediately, rather than allowing the process to get bogged down in lengthy political debates and partisan disagreements. This sense of urgency reflects a clear understanding that timely assistance can make a profound difference in people's lives, especially during challenging economic times. For countless families across the country, the prospect of receiving the tariff dividend checks has sparked a renewed sense of hope and relief. After enduring months filled with uncertainty and financial strain, the possibility of direct financial support offers them a much-needed opportunity to breathe easier. Many are looking forward to using these funds to catch up on overdue bills, reduce mounting debts, and secure basic necessities. More importantly, this relief brings a restored sense of confidence and stability, allowing individuals and families to plan ahead with a bit more peace of mind and optimism for the future. Critics argue that the policy needs more scrutiny, questioning its fiscal impact and long-term effects. Yet even opponents acknowledge that supporting vulnerable citizens is a priority that transcends political divides. The ongoing debate around the tariff dividend proposal opens up a much larger and crucial conversation about economic security in America. It raises fundamental questions about the role of government during times of financial hardship. How much responsibility should be taken to protect citizens from economic shocks, and what form that support should take? Traditionally, government aid has come through various programs, but this proposal signals a possible shift toward more direct, immediate financial assistance that prioritizes fairness and swift impact. This approach aims to put cash directly into the hands of those who need it most, cutting through layers of bureaucracy and delays. It reflects an evolving mindset that economic relief shouldn't be a slow, complicated process, but rather a timely response that helps people regain stability quickly. Such a strategy could redefine how the nation addresses economic downturns, setting a precedent for future policies focused on rapid, equitable support. As the situation unfolds, the eyes of Americans across the country remain fixed on Congress and the administration. There is cautious optimism that bipartisan cooperation will emerge, allowing these relief checks to be distributed without prolonged political battles. The stakes are undeniably high, not only in terms of immediate financial aid, but also in shaping the future of social safety nets and economic policy. The potential for meaningful change is significant. If successful, this initiative could demonstrate how targeted government intervention can effectively address widespread financial distress, strengthen communities, and foster a more resilient economy. In these critical moments, the nation watches, hopeful that leadership will rise to meet the challenge and deliver relief where it is desperately needed. In the meantime, experts recommend preparing personal finances and staying alert to official announcements to avoid misinformation. Knowing what to expect will help people make the most of the support once it arrives. The success of the tariff dividend program will depend not only on legislative approval, but also on effective implementation and public trust. Transparency, timely updates, and safeguarding against fraud will be essential components. This moment goes far beyond the usual discussions about policy or politics. It symbolizes a profound promise from the nation's leadership to its people. It's an acknowledgement that the struggles faced by millions of Americans are real, urgent, and deserving of immediate attention. For many families and individuals, this is not just about dollars and cents. It's about dignity, stability, and the assurance that their hardships are being recognized at the highest levels of government. Economic security isn't just a financial term. It touches every aspect of daily life. When people worry about paying their rent, affording medications, or putting food on the table, it affects their health, their peace of mind, and their ability to plan for the future. Leaders understand this deeply, and this initiative serves as a clear message that supporting the well-being of citizens is not optional, but a fundamental responsibility. At the same time, this is a critical moment for democracy in action. The widespread public demand for relief has created a powerful movement that transcends political affiliations. Communities, advocacy groups, and individuals from all walks of life are coming together with a unified call to Congress. Act now and act decisively. The sheer number of voices echoing through town halls, social media, and news outlets reflects the urgency and importance of this issue. Congress faces immense pressure because millions of Americans are depending on swift and meaningful action. Delays or indecision could prolong hardship, while timely approval can bring immediate hope and tangible support. Lawmakers are reminded daily that their choices affect real lives, and the expectation is clear: prioritize the needs of the people above politics. This collective insistence is shaping the national conversation and driving momentum towards solutions that can make a difference. It highlights the critical role of government as a protector of economic security and the guardian of citizens' well-being. In essence, this moment is a turning point, a chance to show that leadership truly listens, responds, and acts in the interest of the people it serves. As Washington navigates the complexities ahead, the nation waits, hopeful, anxious, and ready for change. Ultimately, the release of the tariff dividend checks could become a historic step towards supporting everyday Americans in tangible ways. If successful, it may set a precedent for future economic relief efforts. For now, the focus remains clear, putting money where it matters most, in the hands of those who need it right now. Stay tuned as we continue to track this evolving story, bringing you the latest updates and insights on how the tariff dividend will impact lives across America.